What's poppin', everybody? It's OnoKage, otherwise known as the King. Now, welcome back to What If Naruto and Sasuke were trained by Goku and Vegeta. So, when we last left our story off, our heroes had just finished the Land of Waves arc, and Haku is still alive. This is chapter 5, continuing the story. The exams begin. So, with all that being said, let's just cut into the intro now. Heart so cold, I think I'm done with ice.
Brr.
Said I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life.
Okay.
Got a shorty, called me Patty, and she hella right. Freeze, walk up in the club, I got your chicken tights. Got my ice and my peace, you know I'm walking nice. We cut back into Team 7 plus Haku arriving in the Leaf Village. Haku was taken to the Leaf Medical Hospital, and while he's being treated, he's also being questioned by Ibiki, the Leaf's head, in interrogation and torture. But since Haku was raised as a rogue ninja, he knows precious little about the mist. At least not enough to aid the Leaf's military force. After a few days into his surgery, he's told his scars won't heal, nor will the burns. But he may be able to walk again. But for now, he needs rest. He shouldn't move his legs for a few weeks. And the burns will probably remain forever. Which Haku is fine with. While he's bedridden, Naruto visits him every night after his training with Goku, VEGETA, Hinata, and Sasuke, and his daily cat missions, sometimes falling asleep in the hospital. And 3 weeks later, Haku is allowed to leave the hospital, but he's still unable to move his legs, so he has to be in a wheelchair. Naruto is now showing Haku around the village. Since this morning, he doesn't have any missions, and Haku is yet to be granted amnesty. The two boys stay together in Naruto's house. They talk about their dreams, nightmares, talk about their past, play card games, their goals for the future. Well, Naruto talks about his goals, and Haku just helps Naruto flesh his goals out. Haku's goals are simply to help Naruto achieve his. They continue to walk till Naruto is stopped by Konohamaru and the gang. They play a while, show off his sexy jutsu, and Naruto introduces Haku as the strongest opponent he's ever fought. But now he's a good friend, and they continue to play until Konohamaru bumps into a guy in all black with a mummy on his back. The man says, "That hurts, kid." The guy in black grabs Konohamaru by his neck, to which Naruto yells, "Put him down!" Before the two Saiyan ninja could react, Naruto has already placed Konohamaru safely on the ground, and Haku threw a Senbon, temporarily shutting off the nerves in his hand. The guy in black with the mummy on his back starts to pull the band that straps him to his back. But as he does this, he hears a voice. "Conqueror, you're a disgrace to our entire village." Conqueror and Tamari break out in a cold sweat. Naruto and Haku didn't even sense his approach. Conqueror tries to defend himself, but is quickly silenced by Gaara, who's very interested in Naruto and Haku. He asks the two for their names, but Haku speaks up after seeing their headbands. "Sorry, Sand Ninja, but it's custom to introduce yourself first," and so he does. "Gaara of the Sand at your service. Now your names, please." Haku speaks. "I'm Haku, formerly from the Mist, and I'm Naruto Uzumaki, the man who'll become OnoKage and bring peace to the ninja world." Kankuro and Samari try to hold back the laughs, while Gaara simply says, "You two have the same eyes as me, eyes that know loneliness and hatred. I'm looking forward to the exams." The three walk away and Naruto smiles. "That Gaara guy was strong, huh, Haku?" Haku agrees. "Yeah, in terms of power, he might surpass Lord Zabuza." For some reason, that excites Naruto. Then he remembers. "Haku, there's someone I want you to meet." They stop by Naruto's old school, but Iruka-sensei is teaching a class. Naruto explains that this is the first person to accept me. Then he goes to Goku-sensei, who's training with Hinata, and Naruto yells, "Hey, Hinata! Hey, Goku-sensei!" Naruto sees how dirty and scuffed Hinata's hands and clothes are, and he smiles, which makes her blush and feel a little self-conscious. "Hinata, you've really been working hard. That's amazing." She blushes, but feeling embarrassed, she stares at the ground, and Goku interrupts. "Yo, Naruto, I kind of forgot to ask, how was your last mission?" Naruto responds with a smile. "It was great, Goku-sensei. Me and Sasuke got a lot stronger." Goku smiles. "I can tell just by looking at you two. The way you fight is more decisive." Naruto questions, have you seen Sasuke? Goku smiles. Yeah, he's been training with Vegeta, and more aggressively than before, which is making him grow at a crazy rate. Goku then notices Haku. Also, Naruto, who's your friend? Oh, this is Haku. He's my new friend. He got injured during our last mission. Hinata looks up at Haku and sees a beautiful woman in a wheelchair. She accidentally says that out loud. And Haku is about to correct her, but Goku cuts him off. Injured, huh? Goku reaches in his bag on his hip and grabs a senzu bean and looks over to Haku and says, eat this. You'll feel way better. Haku is hesitant till Naruto says, you can trust Goku. You can trust Goku Sensei. He's super nice. This fills Haku with confidence. He eats the bean and he can feel a cool sensation run over his legs. As he tears off the cast, his blisters are gone. The purplish red miscoloration of his legs are gone, only leaving the scars and stitches from the faded burn marks. I can walk, thank you. Before he can finish, Naruto tackles Haku. I told you I'd take care of my friends. Haku begins to cry softly. I never doubted you, Naruto. Seeing this makes Hinata jealous, but she holds this in and Haku asks, How can I repay you for your kindness? Goku puts a hand on Haku's shoulder. Get stronger. This lights Naruto up. Oh, yeah, Goku Sensei. Before I have to meet up with Kakashi, can we spar real quick? I want to test myself. Goku excitedly smiles. I've been waiting to see how strong you got for myself, Naruto. Haku and Hinata move to the sidelines as Hinata activates her Byakugan to follow the fight better. Seeing that Hinata also has a Kekkei Genkai, the two talk and eventually Hinata asks, What is Naruto to you? Haku sweetly says, he's very special to me. He's my first friend. Hinata starts to look down at the ground. She's doubting herself. This girl's already that close to Naruto? Maybe she deserves him. But then Haku adds, oh, he's also my roommate. Hinata freezes for a moment. Nani, the fuck did you just say to me? A boy and a girl living under the same roof? Her mind rushes as she's about to yell at Haku. But Haku simply laughs. Oh, I appreciate the concern, but I'm a boy. What? At that second, the fight begins. Naruto explodes in his red aura. Then they both disappear from sight. Haku and Hinata can only see small glimpses of the two swapping hands. They're darting through the battlefield. There's nothing but two orange blurs. Haku then thinks to himself, he's matching my top speed from the mirrors. But that Goku guy doesn't even look like he's straining himself. Goku then yells, Naruto, get ready. Naruto begins charging his chakra and ki. Ha! As Naruto yells, chakra burst. This creates a huge gust of wind, blowing back Hinata and Haku and violently shaking the trees. The force it to create is immense, but Naruto can't hold on. Goku then yells, don't give up, Naruto! Naruto then grits his teeth and roars. His teeth become fang-like. His eyes turn red and slant-like. Naruto's red chakra burst stops producing wind and emits pressure that makes it harder for Haku and Hinata to stand. The chakra burst starts gathering red and blue chakra orbs and emitting more and more pressure. His chakra burst turns a solid dark purple, and Naruto yells, Chakra Ki Bomb! The dark purple ball that surrounds Naruto begins to expand, violently expanding in fact, pushing back Goku's Kamehameha wave, impressing Goku, but he returns in combat, putting more effort into his energy beam, pushing Naruto's Ki Bomb back. It starts to crack under the pressure. Goku adds a little more, and Naruto's attack is destroyed. Naruto's back to normal. He's exhausted, but he's smiling. That Goku Sensei, that was awesome. Goku looks at Naruto and helps him up. We need to control that power. So we need to make it your own. Naruto fixes his headband. Right, Sensei. Seeing this inspires Haku. Please train me, sir. Goku smiles. Of course, the more the merrier. In fact, all of you, come at me at once. Hinata interrupts. Actually, maybe we should eat first? I brought food if anyone's hungry. They break and eat, which Vegeta is seeing the smokestack above the trees. Grabs Sasuke and flies him over. Naruto greets them, then asks Hinata did she make the food herself. She nods her head and smiles. Goku says she'll make a great wife someday, to which Naruto agrees with, making her hide her face while she's blushing and peeking at Naruto, making him blush. But Naruto interrupts this little sweet moment. That was awesome, Hinata, thank you. Now, all of you, come at me. Naruto gets excited, but then Sasuke punches him in the arm and reminds him, we have to meet with Team 7, and Hinata has to meet with Team 8. Naruto sighs and says his goodbyes, and they set off to meet with Team 7, as Hinata does with Team 8. As they get to Kakashi, he lets them know about the Chunin exams. He hands them their paperwork, then they go to fill it out and meet up, and that's when they meet with Lee, Neji, and Tenten. Lee challenges Sasuke to a fight. And in this what if, Naruto isn't jealous of Sasuke at this time. They're more friends and rivals. He doesn't get involved in between them. Out of respect for Sasuke, Naruto just gets back in the stands with Sakura and cheers on Sasuke. But as to not break character, Sasuke yells at them, "You idiots, you're distracting me." Sasuke then gets down in Vegeta's fighting stance. Sasuke charges at Lee and aims for a punch to Lee's chest, but Lee presses his hand down on Sasuke's fist before he could connect, deflecting Sasuke's fist, thrusting it towards his ground. But Sasuke catches himself and does a scorpion kick to Lee's face, which he blocks. But the force is enough to push Lee back. Lee compliments Sasuke on his ability. I see now. Your form and technique, it's very impressive. You're no slouch. I acknowledge you as a fellow hard worker, but my taijutsu is all I have, and I won't lose in a battle. Lee crosses his arm in front of his chest. First gate! Gate of joy! Lee is then sent flying at a speed that shocks Naruto and Sasuke with even his Sharingan active. And standing in front of them is Might Guy. Almost my favorite character in Naruto. Might Guy is awesome. Alright, a little spillover. As I had to break out and just say that Might Guy is cool. If you don't watch Naruto, if you don't know who Might Guy is, you should look who Might Guy is. He's just fun. I love that dude. Alright, back into the story. Standing in front of them is Might Guy. I'm sorry for my student. Please don't judge him. Oh wait, you're Kakashi students, right? Guy appears behind them, and a bead of sweat falls down Naruto's neck. This guy speeds insane. He might actually be comparable to Goku Sensei in base. Guy then leaves to discipline Lee. Sasuke turns to his team and walks up to him. This place is turning into a real freak show. Naruto looks at Sasuke and smiles. I know, right? These exams are going to be crazy exciting. Sasuke then smiles at his team. Naruto, Sakura, let's go. End of chapter 5. All right. You made it through another part, and I appreciate you for it. Also, I did want to say this. We did reach like a genuine milestone for me, like a marker that I didn't think that we were ever going to hit. We made it to 50 subscribers. I gotta be real. I didn't think 10 people would even want to listen to my stuff, especially enough to subscribe. I was thinking I'd be lucky if I get 10 views out the week, but I don't know. You guys have been awesome. You've been sharing it, or maybe it's just getting popular on YouTube for whatever reason, but whatever the reason, I appreciate every single one of you who are viewing the videos, and I just really wanted to say thank you. I really hope you enjoy, and the fact that you keep coming back to watch these what if stories that I'm making is awesome. So I am taking some feedback from some of the comments that I'm getting, and there's one commenter that I wanted to acknowledge. Give me 1 second. And that commenter is Kartik Sharma. And I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, sir, but I tried my best. But yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you to him. He gave me the idea to actually start working on my own manga and stuff like that. So I am. So for this little milestone, I guess I'll make a video later on throughout the week as a little thank you video and let him know that I was listening to him and that I actually am starting to work on my own manga. I don't have artists yet, but I am getting the ideas concrete. I've done some world building and I've gotten a few of the character types laid out and the power system and how the world started. So I wouldn't say it's like a traditional manga simply because I'm not Japanese and their cultural differences just wouldn't translate well to, I guess, how I would want to write the story. But I think it'll be really interesting. I definitely want to have like a anime-esque art style. If it can't get that, then I'll definitely go for a cartoonish art style because I don't want it to be too realistic because some of the imagery I have, if it was realistic, would just be too gory or just too visually unappealing, and I don't want that to happen. So again, I want to say thank you for 50 subscribers. I want to say thank you all for watching and enjoying. Please stay tuned for the next part. Like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the long drawn out spill. I just really wanted to say thank you, and I really appreciate every single view. And I try to respond to every single comment that I get. I'm gonna continue to do that until I get too many to respond to, if that ever happens, to be honest. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Watch the King, OnoKage, out. Peace.
Shout out Young Swish.